Alright, what's up there, YouTube? Okay, so I'm headed up to shoot some drone footage. Let me put my seatbelt on real quick. Balance my camera here. I'm headed out to shoot some drone footage. Not really to shoot footage, I'm just going to take the drone out for a little practice. I got a wedding next weekend, and it's been a little while since I've flown the drone. So, I don't know if you guys know this, there's a website you can go to, a DJI website. I just thought I'd bring this up. I'll leave a link in the description below. But if you have a DJI drone, I ran into this issue on one of my weddings that I went to shoot a few months ago. I went out to do a shoot at a wedding at a beach, Vero Beach, and when I went to fly the drone, it came up with an error saying that you couldn't fly it, that I couldn't fly the drone. So I had to, because I was in a no-fly zone. And normally you'd just be like, it blocks you from actually taking off with the drone. So you can't even take off or anything. So it blocks you from flying it. So I was like, oh crap, what am I gonna do now? I've got a bride here that wants a drone shot on the beach and I can't get it. Well, if you launch your drone in a no-fly zone, there's a way to click through on the app on your phone. On the DJI drones, there's a way to click through it, accept the terms, put in your email stuff, and it sends off a thing to the FAA that says, hey, I'm flying in this area. If anything happens, I take full responsibility. In other words, if I fly the drone too high and it hits an airplane, they can sue me and I've got no recourse because I flew a drone in a no-fly zone. So technically you can still fly it in the no-fly zone. So what I do now is there's a website, and I'm going to leave a link in the description below. There's a website you can go to and put in the area that you're going to be flying in. So say I'm flying next weekend, I'm flying in St. Pete. There's areas in St. Pete. Well, the no-fly zones are just for the areas that are by like airports and stuff like that. You can't fly around military areas or around airports, any place that could possibly, your drone could possibly be used to either spy on military secrets or something like that, or possibly cause an accident, like a helicopters that fly low and your drone could possibly fly high enough. So if you're gonna fly, you can still fly in those areas, but what you need to do is turn the don't fly real high, right? So I flew low enough and made sure that I wasn't, if I saw any plane or anything that would possibly hit, I would bring the drone right back and I would stop flying. But I could fly, not real high, but I could fly high enough to where the couple's still happy, and they were happy with their drone footage. So I still got it, but it wasn't what I really wanted, was to fly a nice big long, plus I was nervous the whole time flying. I had to hurry up and stop real fast, and I was nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, I hope I don't fly, plus it took an extra minute or two. When you're in a hurry and we're doing photos on the beach, they're waiting on you. You can't sit there and fiddle around with your phone for 10 minutes. You got people standing there waiting. You have to do something. You have to continue on and get the shot. So it's not so bad if you're just shooting video, but if you're shooting photo and video, which I was doing, I think. No, there was a photographer there. But still, at that one there was a photographer, so I was able to click through it. But if I was doing photo and video, I'd hate it, because I would have to try and get my assistant to do it, and their phone is attached. It's one of these complicated things where they have to put in my information, so I have to basically do it for them. So the easier solution is to go on this website from DJI. You put in where you're going to be flying, when you're going to be flying, and it tells you if it's in a no-fly zone, you get approval in advance, and it sends it to the phone, so it's already unlocked on those dates from X time to X time. So if you say on the 19th, 20th, and 21st, I want it unlocked because I'm going to be shooting on the 20th, just put it a day before and a day after, whatever, or just do the day of, whatever. Just put the date on there, that you're going to be shooting, and it will unlock it for that day. So you don't have to sit there and fiddle with it. So when you launch it, it'll automatically see the unlock code in the phone, and boom, now you can fly. You don't have to sit there and fiddle through it while you're trying to fly, while you're trying to get it prepared. So that's one positive thing, is there's a way to do it in advance. So if you know where you're going to be shooting, just set it up in advance and you're good to go. So that's one thing. So I'm going out to fly. I checked over here, and I know, because I've flown at this beach before. I don't have to do it at this beach here. On the next one, I checked there, and I was far enough where their venue is and where they're going to be doing the photos and video is far enough away from an airport, so I didn't even have to do it. So it will already be unlocked. But I'll also get it set up in advance and have my second shooter shooting some video of them getting their photos while I set up the drone. And that way, you know, we're getting more stuff rather than just waiting for the drone. Then I can get the drone shot, get it set up with the photographer, and say, okay, I want like 2 drone shots, them walking across the beach with nobody around. Usually a photographer's right there on top of them. So it's one of those things where we're both fighting for their stuff, but they will really want this shot of them on the beach walking hand in hand or whatever. So just as a precaution, now what I like to do is I like to get out here, fly, run some batteries down, recharge the batteries, and have them ready to go for this coming weekend. All right, so here we go, going out to the beach. Got the drone, got the batteries, got all my stuff, heading out now. So that's why I need an ND filter.
Okay, baby. I'll slap you.
Hey, how you doing? That's why I need an ND filter, because this thing's going up to 2,000 shutter speed. I have to either close it down or, you know, just let the shutter, but on a sunny day, it's much too loud, much too bright. So I need an ND filter. I ordered one, it just hadn't come in yet. I ordered one for this lens, so I can leave it at f3.5 and still get slow enough shutter speed to make it look nice. I'm gonna walk over here and set up right over here and just fly the drone for a little bit. You know, just move further away from people so people don't think they always want to come around, see what the heck you're doing. Walk around in the shells and stuff. All right, let me get this thing set up, start flying it. pretty much sums it up today. I flew it a few times. It works really good, but I have to, I mean, all the cool stuff works, but I have to make sure my batteries are fully charged because it only lasts a few minutes. You know, it only lasts a few minutes. So I have to make sure my batteries are fully charged before I go out filming couples on the beach. And even then, I have to bring it down, swap batteries, send it back up, get another shot. So I can only get a couple shots, but I'm positive I can get some really good shots, especially since I can just do the active track and just track them and have them walk down the beach, then get like one long drone shot from going out to the ocean or something real quick. Done. Got some really cool drone shots and they'll be happy with it. I think so. Anyway, I'm gonna pack up everything and get back. Also, I got this launch pad, and it's a good idea. Even with the even when you use the settings to on the phone, the precise takeoff where it will land back on the pad. A few times it landed like a couple feet over, like a foot over or so, but it landed right in this general area within, I'd say within 2 to 3 feet of the pad. So that was good, and the pad's good for. Another problem I had out on the beach once was I took off with the drone and I didn't have the landing pad. Out here the sand's wet today, but if it was a dry day and windy, the sand would be blowing all over the place and the pad would be blowing all over the place. So I bought this pad that's a heavy pad that I can stake down. You can see, you can stake it down right there with little stakes in the corner and stake it down to the ground so it doesn't blow off. And it's a heavy rubber pad instead of just one of those little light vinyl things that you can just set on the grass. This thing's made to set down in the grass or on the sand or whatever and keep the sand from blowing up into the bottom of the drone. I had some, you know, the drone fell off. I had it on a box or something, it fell over and the propeller hit the sand and it went sand all up underneath it. So with this thing here, it's a lot safer. A lot better way to fly the drone is with the pad on there. Anyway, I'm gonna include the footage and some music and stuff, and this is just a quick little vlog. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. This is Palm Coast, Florida, 2021. It's February 13th, I think. February 13th or 14th. It's Sunday, February 14th, I think. Anyway, I don't have my smartwatch on. I got my Fossil watch on, so can't tell. I can't just glance at the time without picking my phone up, and it's on the drone. Anyway, just thought I'd do a little vlog today of, you know, taking the drone out on the beach and come out and look at the beach and all these people that are up north in the sand, in the snow and cold. I'm out here with a t-shirt. I could wear shorts. It's beautiful out here. There's people out on the beach in shorts and t-shirts. It's a beautiful day. It's getting a little bit misty. It's probably going to rain, sprinkle a little bit, so I'm going to get out of here. All right, see ya.